Good evening, wanderers of the night. Welcome back to the Quiet Hour, where we pause between the chaos of today and the uncertainty of tomorrow to remember what really matters. I'm grateful you're here with me. Whether you're fighting, sleep at your desk, watching the highway lines disappear under your headlights, or just lying in the dark, wondering when things will get easier. If this is your first time finding us in the night, welcome home. This is where we tell stories that stick with you long after the sun comes up. Hit that subscribe button if you want more of these quiet conversations. We're here every night, building something meaningful together, one story at a time. Tonight, I want to tell you about a kitchen, a father, and 3 pots of boiling water that taught his daughter something she'd carry for the rest of her life. Picture a young woman in her late 20s. Let's call her Emma. She's sitting at her parents' kitchen table, the same table where she did homework as a kid, where she celebrated birthdays, where life always seemed simpler. But tonight, she's not that carefree child anymore. Tonight, she's exhausted. "Dad, I don't know how much more I can take," she says, her voice cracking with the weight of everything she's been carrying. "Every time I solve one problem, 2 more show up. Work is crushing me. My relationship is falling apart. I'm so tired of fighting. I'm so tired of being tired." Her father, a man who'd spent 30 years as a chef before retiring, doesn't say anything at first. He just stands up, walks to the stove, and pulls out 3 pots. Em watches, confused, as he fills each one with water and sets them on the burners, cranking the heat too high. "Dad, what are you doing?" she asks, but he just holds up a finger. "Wait." From the pantry, he pulls out a bag of potatoes. From the fridge, a carton of eggs. From the cabinet, a bag of coffee beans. He places them on the counter, still silent, while Emma sits there wondering if her father has finally lost it. The water begins to simmer, then boil. Steam rises into the kitchen air. Without a word, her father drops potatoes into the first pot, eggs into the second, and coffee beans into the third. Then he sits down across from her, folds his hands, and waits. "Dad, seriously." "What?" 20 minutes, he so softly. "Just give me 20 minutes. So they sit there in the kind of silence only family can share. Emma fidgets, checks her phone, sighs heavily. Her father just watches the pots with the patience of someone who has learned that some lessons can't be rushed. Finally, after what feels like forever, he stands. He turns off the burners, one by one. Using a slotted spoon, he lifts the potatoes out and places them in a bowl. The eggs go into another bowl. The coffee he ladles carefully into a mug, the rich aroma immediately filling the kitchen. He sets everything on the table in front of Emma. "What do you see?" "I see." Emma looks at him like he's speaking another language. "I see ... potatoes, eggs, and coffee." "Look closer," he says. "Touch the potato." She does. It's soft, almost mushy, nothing like the firm vegetable that went into the pot. "Now, take an egg." Her father continues. "Peel it." Emma cracks the shell, and it falls away easily, revealing a hard-boiled egg inside. Solid, firm, completely transformed from the liquid it once protected. "And the coffee?" Her father asks. Emma lifts the mug to her lips. The coffee is perfect, rich, aromatic, warming her from the inside out. She looks at her father, waiting. "3 things," he says, leaning forward. "All faced the exact same adversity. Boiling water, same heat, same pressure, same impossible circumstances. But look at how differently they responded." He picks up a potato. This potato went in strong and hard, tough, unbreakable, but the boiling water, the adversity, it made it soft. Weak, it lost everything that made it what it was. Some people are like this. Potato. Life hits hard, and they crumble. They become bitter, defeated, a shadow of who they once were. He sets down the potato and picks up an egg. This egg went in fragile, a thin shell protecting a liquid heart, but the same boiling water that destroyed the potato made the egg stronger. It hardened the inside, made it solid, unbreakable. Some people are like this egg. Adversity doesn't destroy them, it hardens them. They build walls, shut down, become tough in all the ways that matter and all the ways that don't. Emma is listening now. Really listening. Her father picks up the coffee mug, breathes in its aroma. But these coffee beans, they did something remarkable. They didn't just survive the boiling water. They changed it. They transformed the very thing that could have destroyed them into something better. The water didn't change the coffee. The coffee changed the water. He looks at his daughter with eyes full of love and hardened wisdom. So, Emma, which are you when life turns up? The heat. When the pressure builds, when everything feels like it's boiling over, what happens to you? The question hangs in the kitchen air, mixing with the coffee steam. Do you go in strong but come out soft and defeated? Do you go in with a tender heart but come out hard and closed off? Or do you transform your circumstances? Do you change the very nature of what's trying to break you? Now, friends, I want you to think about your own life for a moment. Think about the boiling water you're in right now. Maybe it's a job that's grinding you down. Maybe it's a relationship that's testing every bit of patience you have. Maybe it's financial pressure, health struggles, or just the accumulated weight of trying to keep it all together in a world that doesn't make it easy. Here's what I've learned in my years on this earth. We all face boiling water. Every single one of us. The heat comes for everyone. But the question is, on whether you face adversity. The question is, what you become because of it. I've known potato people, started out strong, full of fire and dreams, but life wore them down until there was nothing left but bitterness and regret. I've known egg people too, built such thick walls to protect themselves that they forgot how to be soft, how to be vulnerable, how to let love in. But I've also known coffee people, the ones who take their pain and transform it into purpose, who take their struggles and turn them into stories that help others, who take the very heat that's trying to destroy them and use it to create something beautiful, something that makes the world a little bit better. The coffee doesn't avoid the boiling water. It doesn't resist it or resent it. It uses it, it needs it, even. Because without that heat, without that pressure, coffee beans are just beans. It's the adversity that releases their essence, their flavor, their purpose. So if you're in boiling water tonight, and I suspect many of you are, you have a choice. You can let it soften you into nothing. You can let it harden you into someone unrecognizable, or you can let it transform you into someone who changes their environment instead of being changed by it. Be the coffee, friends. Take what's trying to break you and use it to create something meaningful. Your struggles are here to destroy you. They here to reveal who you really are and who you're capable of becoming. That's our story for tonight here on The Quiet Hour. If this resonated with you, I'd love to know, are you a potato, an egg, or coffee? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you're new to our nighttime family, subscribe so we can keep sharing these quiet moments together. Until tomorrow night, remember, it's not the boiling water that defines you. It's what you become because of it. Sleep well, drive safely, and transform something tonight, my friends.